If your training plan is leaving you constantly exhausted, injured, or overwhelmed,
here is what you need to consider to change that.
Hi, I'm Coach Gemma.
And I am Coach Steve from New York Roadrunners, and we are here to tell you what to look for in a training plan. We have athletes come to us all the time asking us, how do you create a training program? Unfortunately, that's a loaded question, and it depends person by person, Coach Gemma.
Yeah, so we're looking for what is your goal?
That's right, and also looking at where you're starting from, because we know all athletes, some people start fresh off the couch, some may be running current races.
Some may be injured.
Have you run a half marathon or a full marathon before? Because that experience will help us dictate how the training plan goes.
Correct. What's your current weekly mileage and where are you currently at?
I think one of the most important things also is looking at what are the lifestyles you have going on. Are you available in the mornings, in the weekends, at nights? What is your work, school, life balance?
Yeah, being realistic with yourself where you are right now.
That's right. I think the first step before we even think about it is figuring out what your why. Why do we sign up for this race? There are many reasons why. Is it to have a personal best, a personal record? Is it to get to the finish line feeling great? Is it to raise money for a charity? That's going to keep you going in those long months. That's going to be finding the plan that fits your reason why. Now we know why you need a marathon training plan. Let's talk about the types of runs you'll be doing throughout your training.
All right, so we have loads of different runs. What is the interval run?
Interval workouts are a great workout for marathon trainers. It's short bursts of speed over a set distance with a recovery mixed in there. So for marathon runners out there, one of the staple workout is a mile repeats, again, with that recovery in the middle of those repeats. Gemma, let's talk next about the important long run out there.
Yeah, this is a really important run in your training cycle. This is the dress rehearsal for race day. What are you wearing? How are you fueling? How are you pacing? This run is really important. This is going to help you prepare for race day. All right, so let's chat about the easy run.
Easy run, this is one of the most common workouts you're doing throughout your marathon training programs. So get these right. Your pace is a little bit slower. Easy is the name of the game. Think of it as a conversational run out there, short distances as well. One of my favorite workouts, of course, out there. Coach Gemma, let's bring it back to another hard workout, the tempo run.
Yeah, the tempo workout. This one is an uncomfortable kind of workout. When we're looking at this workout, it's an 8 out of 10 effort. This is a workout that we're looking at doing for around 30 to 60 minutes at that threshold kind of pace.
And then the last workout, off day. Now, it's not a workout, but we want to highlight this because a lot of runners actually do too much on their off days. And we mean off, we mean off. We're not playing basketball. We're not playing hockey. We're really sitting at home on our couch, watching Netflix, taking the day off, recovering the body. Try to have at least one, maybe two throughout your training program per week.
A smart training plan should build you up,
not run you into the ground. So let's finally build a marathon training plan.
Let's do it. Cool, so like looking at what we have here, should we start with the long run?
Long run, as your coach Gemma said, the workhorse of the program. Now most people place these on the weekends because that's when we have most time to do 2-3 hour run. Let's pop it on Saturday. I like Saturdays also because if the weather's bad for Saturday, you can move it back to Sunday.
You can, or you can move it to Friday.
So around the long run, we want to have an easy run. You don't need anything hard after a long run. So maybe an easy run before and after that long run.
Yeah, let's do it. So importantly, we don't have our hard runs back to back. So.
That's right. We don't have hard runs back to back. So let's work on tempo. Tempo run, again, looking for those, that endurance workout. Let's look at a Thursday probably would be a great tempo run day.
Yeah, I like having my tempo on a Thursday. I think we've got 2 off days here.
I have like 5 off days. No, I'm just kidding. So off days, let's pop one in there because off days are great.
Let's do Friday.
Friday in between those workouts in there.
All right.
And then we'll move on. Let's move on to the second speed workout of the day, the intervals.
Yeah, I think if we go with a Tuesday here, it gives our runners that have moved their long run to a Sunday a bit of space. Obviously, they can move that around as they want, but Tuesday's a classic day for an interval workout.
But keep in mind, Coach Gemma, now some people won't be doing 3 hard days in a week if you're coming back from injury, or someone who is going for PR. Those might look different. Some people might be doing 1 hard run. Some people might be doing 3 hard runs a week, depending on the week and the goals of that runner.
Yeah, I think really importantly with that though, let's not do back-to-back hard runs, Coach Steve.
That's right, I don't want that. That's right, off day right there on Wednesday, and then we'll start the week
with an easy run.
Start that Monday off with an easy run. That is like a great plan for someone who maybe has done marathons before. And again, we can move them around as we see it fit for a week. So if we have a rain delay happens on that Saturday, move that to a Sunday, and that Monday might be an off day or something like that. All right, so Coach Gemma, we have a great generic training program right here for basically, a runner out there, but let's add the human elements to this, and let's add a course to this. Let's talk about how to train for the TCS New York City Marathon, and there are some auxiliary workouts we can add to that. One of them, especially for the TCS New York City Marathon, is the hills. Talk about the hills and how that affects the training program.
The hills, all right. We know the TCS New York City Marathon is not flat, so we are wanting to incorporate hills into many of our runs. I would say adding this to your long run is going to be really beneficial. It's going to help build that strength in your legs that you need to conquer the hilly TCS New York City Marathon course. I would also say adding hills into some of your weekly workouts is going to be really beneficial in building strength. I would probably add it on the tempo run. You're running at a harder effort, and you're going to get used to running on a rolling terrain at that harder effort.
Right. We also want to focus on strength. Now, strength is important. It'll keep us injury-free out there, make sure we're stronger than the run we're actually going out there to do. So strength, want to add also on those days that are already hard. Remember, off days are off days. So if we're in the gym on the off days, we're not taking those days off. So I like to add those maybe on those interval days after the intervals and strength workout. And the strength can be at home. It could be body weights, or you can go to your local gym as well and do strength up there for those workouts as well.
Amazing. We also have our strides. I like to add them at the end of an easy run.
Easy run's a great place to do. You got fresh legs, you're ready to go. Strides are just, again, similar to the intervals, but short distance. Think maybe 30 to 40 meters out there, 30 seconds out at full effort, rest for a few seconds, and then back maybe 3 to 4 times out there after those easy runs. Coach Gemma, a lot of people might look at this. It's a lot of information up here. This is, for a lot of stuff going on. It might be too hard for someone, depending on where they are, an injury, life gets in the way also out there. Let's adapt this maybe to a little less intensity out there. First thing, maybe change, add another easy run there. How would you kind of add that easy run in the workout?
I would say removing the intervals, adding another easy run. I think that is going to really help balance that week out.
Another option we could do is another day off. Maybe replacing an easy run with the day off would also be key.
We can also do this. Let's throw this on here on the Monday. That gives us a nice little space of days there.
I like it.
All right, so this looks great. Let's say we're not feeling well.
Oh, been there.
We're not going out there for our long run. Should we go out there and do it the next day? We're not feeling good.
We're not feeling good. We want to skip that run. That's right. Skip it. Rest. Fluids, whatever you need to do to get healthy, see how you are the next day. Now, what we don't want to do, Coach Gemma, is maybe make up that long run. We don't want to add miles. We want to start where we were before in that mileage. So we're going to adjust stuff going forward with the mileage or the time we're on our feet out there.
Correct. And remember, our training plans are 14, 16, 20 weeks. So we've got a lot of time here. If we miss that one run, that's not going to make or break our plan.
That's right. Life gets in the way of training sometimes. Remember, you can also move stuff around. So, Coach Gemma, if we want to move maybe that easy run on that Tuesday, we have a Monday open. We can move that Tuesday easy run to that Monday, which is okay. And then we can have that off day on that Tuesday. You have the flexibility in the week to move stuff around. But runners, as always, remember this plan right here that we created is not a one-size-fits-all. There's many different directions we can go with a training plan. So Gemma, let's get this out of here.
Let's get it right.
Because this is not a one-size-fits-all. There's many different variations, depending on where you're starting from also. If that tempo run seems too much for you in week 1, you can add it later. Same with intervals, those long runs, those be added as you build up your training program.
Yeah, I think most importantly is meet yourself where you currently are, not where you were, not where you want to be, but where you are right now, being realistic with your training.
That's right, because it's 20 weeks out. We're not supposed to be marathon ready yet. We should be ready 20 weeks out, which is gradually building into the program.
Slowly building it and really listening to your body is going to be really important during this training.
This is the build. We're going to get going. Good luck, runners. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. We're here for you. But good luck in your 20 weeks of the TCS New York City Marathon training.
Good luck.